Hey everybody, Christian Boyer with TurnDial here. I wanted to do a quick demo on how to download our new desktop application for CoreNexa, which would be the web phone. So as always, you're going to open up a Google Chrome web browser. Okay, you're going to go to the voip.turn-dial.com website. You're going to log in with your standard username and password. Okay, it's going to take you to this UC client, which you're accustomed to seeing. So what you're going to do to download the desktop app, and then we can talk about some of the enhancements that have been made on that side of things. You're going to go down here to this applications button. You're going to click it. You're just going to click desktop download. Okay. It's going to ask you if you want to download for Windows or Mac. So it'll be able to tell what operating system you're on. I use a Windows. So I'm going to hit download for Windows. It's going to download the executable file, which you can then open up. Okay, it's going to run us through the download process. And the biggest advantage of having the desktop app is really so that you don't have to go and log into the, so it's going to ask here if you want to allow this app to make changes to your device. You can say yes. You'll just follow this, keep hitting next. You can accept the agreement. Shows you where it's going to put the file. So I'll hit yes, next. Finish. Okay, so, and then I'm going to log out of here because I won't need to go to a website any longer to access my web phone. I can simply open up my CoreNexa app, when I start my day in the morning, close it out at night. It doesn't force you to log in and out. And then obviously it doesn't require you to have a web browser open all day long. So the desktop app is a little bit more flexible. So as you can see, it logged me right into the app. Okay, I can close it out. When I open it back up, obviously I have it pinned to my taskbar down here. It will not force you to log in with your username and password. So we're going to make a couple different videos. What I want to show you here is just a quick rundown. It's very similar to the UC client on the web browser, and we'll go over some basic call handling, and then we'll have another video that documents some of the enhancements that were made on the video conferencing platform. So you can conference in far more people on the video side of things and share your screen and create meetings and all that stuff. But we'll do that in a separate training session. So this is the little home screen. Okay, if I wanted to start a call, I can just click this. It'll open up my dial pad. I can type in the number that I want. Okay. So I'm going to hang up there. You can join a meeting quickly. You can create a meeting, or you can start a chat. You also have all that over here. Okay, so you have we have a team chat, then I have individual chat sessions with various people in the organization. Okay, if I go here to contacts, so this is a demo environment we have, but as you can see here, everybody's listed as offline currently. All that means is they're not logged into this web client. Okay, it doesn't, they may have a desktop next to them that they're using. They may have their mobile app on. So having these people grayed out, it does not necessarily mean they can't be reached. You can easily just click on their name. Okay, you come here and you would dial this work number, which you'll see the full number and the extension. When you press that, you can see I'm calling extension 100. Okay, I'm just going to hang up. Now, if somebody is on the app and they're on a call, it'll show here as green, and it would say on a call. So you're gonna be able to understand the presence of your colleagues. This is a visual voicemail section. Okay, you can see all voicemails that were left. Okay, so I can click on this. I can play this voicemail. Okay, I can click on the number to call them back. I can download it, or I can put it in the garbage. If you have call recording set up, all your call recordings would show here. You can search by number with this little keypad. You can filter it by date, and you can filter meetings or calls. All right, and this is only if you have call recording set up. This is your call history button. So again, you have a little keypad up here. You can search. I can see if somebody, a specific number called me, okay, in the last 7 days or the last 14 days. I can click on this to see the details of the call. All right, or I can just click this call button to call that person back immediately. This little bookmark section, this allows you to embed any sort of, business application you use on a daily basis. So Outlook or Gmail or Salesforce. So you click this and it'll allow you to sign in, and then you have your web phone and your email all in one spot here. You can also do it with your CRM, obviously like a Salesforce. So this is handy because you can kind of live in this app depending on what you're doing. Down here, my name, I can set different status indicators: available, away, do not disturb, out to lunch, or I can customize it. If I click here, these are my settings, okay? We'll go over some of this in another video tutorial, but you can change your audio settings to use a different microphone. You can change your video settings. You can put in a still image. These are some of your calling settings. You're not gonna mess a lot with this stuff. And again, we'll go over this in another meeting. So I'm gonna just show you some of the call handling, which has changed a little bit. So as I showed you earlier, I can start a call, dial a number, 484-319-8834. Okay, so now I dialed my personal cell phone number here. You can see the timer go. Hit that dial pad to make that disappear. So the timer's going. So I'm going to call now for 12 seconds with that above number. I can mute that call. Okay, the red indicates muted. I can unmute it. I can put that call on hold, so they're listening to my music on hold. You hover above that, you can see now it says, okay, do you want to resume the call? If so, click it. Put the call on hold, click it. So the red indicates that the call is on hold. I can add a call in here. Okay, so I can add somebody in the organization if I wanted to and hit add call down here. Or I could just dial an outside number. So 610-348-294. Hey, Nikki. So as you can see here, I have the ability to swap between my calls. So 484-319-8834 is currently on hold because I'm on an active call with the 610-349. So if I wanted to, I could swap calls. Okay, so now I'm back on with the 484. The 610 number is currently on hold. So I can swap back. So now I have Nikki back on the phone. Okay, and if I wanted to, I can come here and I can hit merge calls and it will merge the calls together. Or I can hang up the current call and pick up this one. So if I wanted to hang up, I could pick up the 484 number by hitting that, or I can just hang up on the 484 number. So it gives you the control over this number. So I'm going to hit merge calls. So now you can see here we have a conference going on with the 610 and the 484 number. Okay, if I click this, I'm able to hang up on that caller. Okay, so now I'm back on with the 484-319. Okay, so that's conferencing a call. If I want to transfer a call, I have multiple options. So if I hit transfer and I choose Mike Kozak and I hit that transfer button down here, it's just going to blindly send that call to Mike. He's going to see the original caller ID, name, and number, which is the 484. Okay, but I don't have the ability to announce that call to him. If I hit attended transfer and I hit Mike Kozak and transfer, it's going to put the 484 number on hold. Mike's phone will ring. Mike and I will talk, and I'll say, hey, Mike, I have Christian Boyer on the other line, and I can warmly introduce that call to him. So I'll actually do that now. So I'm just going to go ahead and hang up here. You heard his voicemail. So had he picked up that call, that big blue complete transfer button is what I would want to press. So I'd say, okay, Mike, I'm going to transfer that call through. You'd hit that big blue complete transfer button. Or if you didn't want to take the call, you would just hang up on Mike, okay, which is what I did. I hit the little red hang up button. Then I'd come back down to this call I have on hold, okay, and I'd pick that call up. And then I would be able to offer them into voicemail or do anything, that I needed to do. So if you want to transfer to voicemail, you can hit transfer, and then you would transfer them to the extension number, and then you would dial star at the end of it. So if I wanted to transfer to Mike, Mike's extension's 100, star, transfer. So I transfer that call directly to Mike Kozak's voicemail. The other neat feature with the new app is again in this transfer call button. I can hit transfer call and I can move it to my mobile phone if I wanted to, or I can move it to my desk phone. So if I had to run out for any reason, I could hit this move to mobile and it would transfer the call to my mobile app. I could pick up on my mobile and I could walk out the door. Okay. So that's some of the call handling enhancements that have been made, some of the changes, just a different look a little bit on the desktop app. I'll show you real quick what an incoming call will look like. If you have the app minimized and you were to get a call, it would look like this. So it's going to pop your web phone for you. It's going to show that TurnDial Boyer, which is my personal cell phone, is calling. I have the option to accept the call, and now I'm on an active call. Okay, so I'm just going to hang up here, and then we'll have more videos to kind of go over some of the enhancements on the video conferencing solution, and that'll just be a separate tutorial and training. So thank you all for your time. Hope this is helpful to everybody.